Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Washington Commanders. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys flew across the country for this one. Always tough to play in the early slate of games. We're making that trek. On the other side, Commanders head coach Dan Quinn. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
We're not even a quarter way into the season. He's already off to a pretty nice start. NFC Offensive Player of the Week in last week's game.
Yeah, week 2, he was electric. See what week 3 has in store.
Cougar 19!
They go play action. Daniels. And he is going to lose yardage here. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Come on. Ready? 18 Cardinal.
Here's Daniels. Open man, Samuel, complete. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Well, this defense for the Raiders, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week. Plenty of hurries given up. So now
boom room.
You just match the keep everyone in and run the ball, and maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try to keep your quarterback upright.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Now Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McCall. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Here we go.
To throw is Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
In his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of carries, 130 in the yardage department, and a touchdown, 2.
So, partner, 2 games worth, he's leading the league in rushing, so he's now trending. Is that what they talk about nowadays? You talk about trending? That's what he's doing. He'd like to continue it here in this game.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
The Raiders defense getting ready. They did their job last go-around, forced the punt. Hoping for more of that here.
They got off the field. That's exactly what they wanted to accomplish. Get off the field,
Damn,
turn the ball over to their and kick back and enjoy a little bit of water and rest.
Oh, come on.
Before they have to go back out there again.
Back out there now, hoping to hurry up and get more water and rest. No gain there as he kept it himself.
Bye.
Second down.
Bitch. Good. I don't want to hear that bitch. I want to hear that trash ass dude.
Another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Here's 3rd and 10.
Come on. Set. 19, target.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Redskins. Playing the Redskins. Come on, Madden. They're not calling the Commanders, the Redskins. Let's go. Bring back the Indian symbol. Redskin. Care what it means. I like a Redskin.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Let's go.
Daniels looking to throw. Over the middle, complete. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And 3rd and 8 now.
Cougar 19.
To the air goes Daniels.
Picked. Oh, why would you dive? Why did I dive at the 1?
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. 2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Genty. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Play action. It's Smith. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Raiders are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing.
A fake push boys.
Gino going to hand it to Genty. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. You talk about this Washington defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
And for all the routes to keep an eye on in this one, they've got to find a way to take away the crossing routes. Those are the ones that when a receiver catches it on the run, those can really hurt a defense.
An excellent gain, 35 yards. A give out of the gun to Genty. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. A run out of the gun with Genty. And he's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Smith. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
It's a gain of 32.
On first down, it's Genty. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. One of the best of the last decade or so, Bobby Wagner in to bring him down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now Smith. Touchdown, Raiders. Jacoby Myers, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Raiders drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast, but a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon.
They're on Madden, too.
Tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get
Tournament.
off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they... up and send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Another drive coming up for this Washington offense. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well.
This might not be a setback anyways.
Ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
At the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
Throwing now is Daniels. A swing pass here to Edwards. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
It's a gain of 2.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now Daniels going to keep it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Here we go, start.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake, Daniels.
Picked.
And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jerome Bentley. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Slide take that to the quarter. No, I don't want that. I like that play.
And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first.
There's a hold.
second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football, as they've got it with a third down and less than a yard. They'll try to run for it with Genty. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 3 on the play.
There we go.
And the Raider first down.
They'll run straight ahead with Genty. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
Yes!
Stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
How about them cheese?
From the 29, here's 7.
No, Mahomes. Crybaby. That's not no. That is not no face mask. Crybaby.
Up the middle, it's Genty. And he's brought down at the 24.
Oh, what a face mask. Can't pay the refs every time.
Everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism. They created some nice space for him.
On 3rd down, here's
Fuck,
Genty.
man. I keep forgetting to change the field goal thing, but...
The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game.
But he can't tell if the safety's going deep or not.
That is not no.
Playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And the Washington offense heading out. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Cougar 19.
Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
On the ready.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Off the play fake. Daniels.
He almost overthrew him.
Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Commanders have got it back to within a score. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to...
Yes! Yes! First down, Denver. Let's go. Night-night, Patrick.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out this game. Let's get through.
Not one that I've ever met.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Vegas, first down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, Raiders.
Now a handoff to Genty. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
At the 43-yard line.
On the give, Genty. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 45 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
Who?
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Oh, I thought you were talking about someone else.
And after the good game last play, this time
Like Condesia or something.
he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Fuck. Come on.
For just $5, get a savory and sweet sausage, egg, and cheese with plus hash browns and a sausage, egg, and cheese meal.
Just barely made that. Woo.
Jones is nearly able to deflect it. Traded for close range.
Decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And it's caught. Beckham. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route, the drag, and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone. And he's going to be taken down. Back on the 35-yard line. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
The competition comes up in so many different...
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Man. I'm ready for the Bucks to trade his dumbass.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
He's always hurt.
See Terry McLaurin in the Washington offense. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
We'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Over the middle here to Brown. So the completion good for 7 there. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
First down, Denver Broncos. Haha, Mahomes. That missed extra point, that blocked extra point. Bye, Andy Reid. Fuck the Chiefs. Not no more Chiefs. How about them Chiefs? Yeah, how about them Chiefs?
Second and 4. Slant right connects with Deebo Samuel. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 40.
A gain of 16 yards.
Haha, Kelsey.
Cowboy 80.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up second down.
Second and 4.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
This is why I'm rebuilding this team, because I get turnovers, I get stops, and we can't put it in the end zone.
Here we go. Set.
First and 10 at the 20.
They'll look to throw again. And yet again, it's McLaurin. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
First down and
Back to throw again. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Was it Darius Smith there getting in and
Yes!
to the ground? Now we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's go! Broncos, beat them Chiefs! How about them Chiefs?
Second and 18. Looking to throw. Daniels. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be a third and about 13.
third and 13.
Slot man moves right. From the gun on third down. Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
Tucker's kick is good. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10.
13.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Raiders offense and Jacoby Myers head out for this next drive. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play, as borne out by the numbers. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Out of the gun, Smith. That's caught by Myers.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call.
Come on.
The offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
What are you talking about?
What's up? 300%.
Yes! Bye-bye, Chiefs. You're at 5-5. Good night. Bye-bye, Travis. Go kiss your disgusting girlfriend. Go eat that pussy tonight.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Spike it, spike it, spike it!
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. 2nd and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. A sad day for some, the official final day of summer. Fall begins in the USA tomorrow, so time for one more summer fling, if you will. Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Highmark Stadium. It's the Bills at home for an AFC East battle with the Miami Dolphins. And it's last year's MVP, Josh Allen. He went for over 300 yards along with this, one of his 4 touchdown passes. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Houston Texans. And here is Joe Mixon. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone.
Fucking hate fantasy football.
Texans looking for
So
a win
frustrating,
after 2
man.
losses to start out the season. They lead this
Fucking
one
bitch,
at the
man.
half.
Oh, man.
Lastly,
Ow.
let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And you know this guy can do this. It's Anthony Richardson. This is one of the best runs from a quarterback you're going to see all year. Off he goes.
What?
And with that, a look at what else is going on around the NFL here in week number 3. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. A dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They were victorious over the Chargers last week, and now they work with a lead again here as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 35-yard line.
Off of play action. Here's Smith. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
How about them Chiefs? The Chiefs got beat, Goku. How about them Chiefs?
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sorry ass team this year.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
They lost. Better check that scoreboard again.
He does have the 1st down.
The Chiefs lost 22-19.
15 and a fresh set of downs.
Denver.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner.
Denver's 9-2 now.
Welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner.
Denver Broncos. Denver Nuggets. The Nuggets are the basketball team. Broncos are good, and they're 9-2 now. First time since 2017, losing 2 straight multiple times in a season. Oh, they've lost 2 in a row. Twice this year.
With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Ooh, I like those jerseys the Rams had today.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. First possession of the second half now for Washington. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So
yeah, but easy, bro. That's why I don't want to. That's why I don't want to have you on my fantasy team. Cause your ass. You're a terrible person to be in the locker room.
Because they don't get some kind of points here. That next drive, that could make this a full possession game.
And down he goes, brought down a Raiders sack. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
3rd and 15.
Now Daniels. Open man is Samuel, complete. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. Tressway now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
There you go.
Couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways. because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
73 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Smith.
Now he's going to step up and run.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Yeah, the Broncos have quality wins. They beat. I think they beat both teams that were in the Super Bowl last year. Obviously, they played the Chiefs twice, but yeah, they beat the Eagles too in Philadelphia this year. And obviously, they play the Chiefs twice a year, but they've beaten both teams that were in the Super Bowl.
Who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game, and that continued with that first down run.
If Bo Nix plays like a good Bo Nix, they could.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second.
It's the Denver Broncos division to lose now. Other than the Chargers, I mean, they have a 3-game lead on Chiefs now
Short throw caught by Bowers.
in the loss column.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Raiders first down.
Broncos.
First down, Raiders.
Gino now to throw. Over the middle of Beckham. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be second down.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend?
Since Peyton Manning was there, yeah.
Especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
On the ground, it's Jensen.
And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Gain of 6. And the Raider first down. It's a gain of 6. And the Las Vegas first down.
Hey, here we go, hey. Raiders, sit.
Dang. If the Chiefs started today, or if the playoffs started today, the Chiefs wouldn't be in. Wow. If it started today. Maybe the Broncos, then the Patriots, Colts, Pittsburgh, Buffalo, Chargers, Jacksonville. That would be a wide open.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard.
That'd be some interesting matchups.
Obviously, I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter.
Colts and Chargers, and then be Pittsburgh, Buffalo. Huh. Speaking of Pittsburgh and Baltimore, we'd be out. Huh.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. They'll run. Here comes Genty. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
I wish I had got Purdy on my bench.
First, no gain as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
My quarterback didn't do me shit.
Once again, it's Genty.
He had a bad game.
As he gets it to the 8. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
And that's why he spent a first-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
Gino going to hand it to Genty. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Play action, it's Smith. Now a run here off the RP. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Von Miller. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now Smith on 3rd and goal. He'll try to do this himself.
Oh, did we go for it?
Inside the 5 at the 4. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. Touchdown!
Yes.
Jacoby
Got it.
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit.
8-minute drive.
In the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And out a middle across the 25 to the 27. Here comes the Commanders' offense back onto the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is Daniels. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And I don't think he got there, no.
They're going for it. Okay. Why would they just do a tush push?
And McLaurin, the motion man right. On 4th down, here's Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Washington with a football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's
he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. Daniels looking to throw. And that's complete to K.J. Osborne.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Edwards.
And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage.
The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first.
And that will force a turnover on downs.
The drive will begin with a run by Genty. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
Here we go.
First down, Las Vegas.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Smith.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
23 yards on the tuck and run.
Things started a little slow for him as a runner, but he has really found a different gear here in this second half. He's been more aggressive, challenging the defense when he sees an opportunity, and now he has a 100-yard game to show for it.
Here we go.
On first down, it's Genty.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
He was taken down by Quan Martin. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
And they'll run again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Genty.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
He'll try to do it himself.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Geno Smith with touchdown number
Raiders!
6 on the year.
And the Raiders are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score.
So that drive goes 8 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Washington offense set to take over.
And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for that 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go around. That's To be caught by Samuel. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points.
Goal.
To close things out, and to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. 70 tip. Ready. Ready. Hut.
Daniel's going to throw for it. And it is caught. He's got room to roam, but he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Well, give them credit. They're going to stay and fight this out to the end. 4th down, you've got to go for it. And they not only convert, but pick up some good yardage as well.
Here's Daniels. Caught on a slant. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Commanders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. Daniel's going to try and throw for it. It's complete. And he is going to get in. But there is a flag down. Let's sort this out here.
What? Passing, roughing the kick.
They're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they can afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense and Geno Smith headed back out for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 142 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy to turn to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. It's like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. 390%.
They'll go again with Genty. That'll be 25.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 3rd down, here's Genty. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost.
I say take the little kids too. We're school.
Get it.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Commander's going to burn the second of the. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half,
Trying to rebuild this, but we might stick with Geno Smith. Huh. Win a Super Bowl with our Raiders.
But we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen.
But for now, we're 1-2-1.
So for the Raiders, it's.
DraftKings as they place the bet on touchdowns this season. Bet $5 and get $300 in bonus bets.
Whoops.
Your bet wins.
I went the wrong way on that TV volume.